I would like to welcome you on the TimesTech Media. As I told you, my name is Om. Okay. Yeah. So, sir, my first question is, sir, tell us something about Littelfuse. What it does, what is its core expertise?
So Littelfuse obviously began life as a fuse company, but it's now a multi-technology company that we focus on protecting, controlling, and sensing. So protecting is obviously the fuses and other protection devices. So we not only have fuses for protection for circuit interruption, we have overvoltage devices, we have products that protect people, ground fault relays, so that protect people from loose voltages and things like that. So that's part of the protect. Control is semiconductors, and both Jose and I are actually from our semiconductor business unit, and that's controlling electricity, voltage and current, and that's part of the macro of Littelfuse. And also sensing. We have multiple sensing technologies, level sensing, flow sensing, things like that. So it's hard to come up with a core technology, because we are in all of these things. We are in wiring harnesses in vehicles, and it really is a broad spectrum company.
So think about the history of the company. So as Neil mentioned, so we started on the protection side. So Littelfuse, the name is telling you the 95 years of history that we do have. But obviously, every time that we were protecting something, besides of people, normally it was equipment, which is expensive. Most of cases, it's going to be either our semiconductor or a sensor. So having already the market knowledge, the contacts, and the distribution channels, so it was a natural step for Littelfuse to jump into control and sensing, because it's where we've been around for the whole history.
So, sir, what I broadly understand that Littelfuse is a diverse business.
Yes.
Like it is a very broad range of products and services. So, sir, I want to understand what are the new products that are that you are showcasing here in this expo.
So that's also, it's very difficult because we have so many. I mean, some of the things that we're really focusing on are some of the new fuse products that we have around the EV market, because you need a certain robustness for the shock and vibration that goes into EV. That's some of the new products that we have. I'm trying to look around the room and think about some of the other things. Obviously, we're focusing on the C&K acquisition, which is very recent with Littelfuse. We have some new sensor products, which we're introducing to the marketplace. Some of our new semiconductors, some of the MOSFETs in Jose's product portfolio. Anything else?
So, sir, I can give you a cue.
Sure.
So, like Littelfuse is also in the energy storage market, energy storage. So, you can tell us something about energy storage, what Littelfuse is doing in that?
Well, so if you look at energy storage, it's again, the whole protect, control, and sense. So I'll start with the control part, because I'm from semiconductors, and that's what's near and dear to my heart. You have to control the electricity, so it's power conversion. Switching semiconductors is part of the whole energy storage. But we also have special sensors that go to the batteries for measuring temperature within a battery type system. We have protection devices that go around batteries for battery type systems. We have fuses that protect from short circuit and things like that. So again, it's that same thought process of all of these things around. And as Jose said, you know, we were always into protection, but we were protecting other things. So that's the whole part for battery, for energy storage, if you like. Yes.
So, sir, earlier you mentioned about the C&K acquisition. So, sir, how that C&K acquisition gonna benefit Littelfuse?
Well, first of all, it brings us into new markets. C&K has some experience in markets that Littelfuse hasn't had before. Another thing that it brings to us is it expands our worldwide manufacturing footprint. As an example, C&K has manufacturing capability here in India, so it brings Littelfuse manufacturing into India. They also have quite a bit in the way of miniaturization technology that we hope to be able to use for other parts of our business. And then there's the additional thing that we may be able to incorporate some of our other product into C&K so we can offer a complete solution to a customer. And just having the switches means we have more of a solution place for a customer.
So, sir, electric mobility is one thing that is gaining momentum across the world. And in India, in the recent months, it has gained a lot of momentum.
Right.
So, like battery management system is the one aspect where Littelfuse is contributing. So, what are the other areas where Littelfuse is contributing in the EV segment?
Well, again, a lot of it focuses around power conversion, and then protection as well. So the semiconductors for charging the batteries, and also for propulsion of the EV product. And then there's, again, voltage protection for the batteries for the EV. And as I mentioned earlier, we have ground fault relay, so for charging the connection from the grid to the product. And it's a huge growth area for us. Every aspect of Littelfuse goes into electric mobility, wiring harnesses, fuses, C&K switches for controls. It's temperature sensors, motion sensors, everything. Placement sensors.
You can actually, if you see it from a higher point of view, every time that there is like some energy conversion, every time that we have some kind of energy conversion, no matter what is the source of energy or the load of the energy, you're going to have a very similar circuitry and similar challenges. What is going to change is the ranges, it's going to change the expected reliability, and this is what is going to make the product different. But at the end of the day, Littelfuse is being always in power conversion in a way or another, and this is bringing us new markets, new challenges that we need to adapt to. But the good thing is that we have all the tools, the knowledge to actually help our customers find a solution. You will see around in the booth is solution-based. So we map what the customer needs, and we cover most of it. If you go into the details of our presentations, you see that we have a product for every subsystem, and practically an active product for everything, and a protection device for everything, and even some ideas that are out of the box, right?
So, sir, like you mentioned about the challenges. So, competition is a challenge for any company. So, how Littelfuse, what are its key feature, Littelfuse key feature that will separate it from its competitors?
So, in my mind, it all has to do with experience. And we have experiences in a lot of marketplaces. And then we have technical and manufacturing resources that we can lean on to solve the challenges that our customers have. And we are willing to produce more integrated solutions. Some of the temperature sensor solutions we've come up with ways to aid that into our customers implementing that in battery technology. Some of the integrated semiconductor solutions that we have. And we're willing to look at a custom solution, because you have a customer comes up with a novel idea, it may become a broad market solution at some point. So it's in our best interest to help customers with those. Do you want to add anything to that?
I want to add that, if I compare to some of our competitors in different areas, we pick up the phone. So we listen. Independently on the market that we will find at the end of the road, we normally will always listen. We always try to provide a solution. And if that solution is also helpful for some others, then we're going to expand, thanks to our distribution and sales channels, into other guys that could be interested on it. But I believe that what I have heard from the customers, mostly in the power semiconductor section, is that you guys pick up the phone and independently on
Right.
the size of the business, independently of who am I, and you guys have telephones all across the globe, right?
Right.
And I believe that this is one of the things that in general we can offer, right?
So sir, that's a very good thing. So somewhere I read about green hydrogen. So is Littelfuse in green hydrogen too? So,
It's power conversion again.
yeah.
So, and one of the nice things is we have a product portfolio that allows us to go from very small power to very high power.
Yes.
And this actually fits very well with green hydrogen because it does the power portfolio it requires for the power conversion. It goes from very small power to very high power. But it's similar from a similar topology, if you like, to solar energy, other forms of power generation. But from the standpoint of green hydrogen, we love it.
Yeah.
But from a product portfolio point of view, it's the same product portfolio that we offer into any power conversion. But we're willing to adapt solutions for customers based on that.
So do you want to add something?
You said very well. Nothing to add.
Okay. So sir, what is the future vision of Littelfuse, its focus areas, and what is its target in the near future?
Well, it's kind of difficult to answer. I mean, we are a growth company. We're looking to continue to add products and capabilities around our core competencies. And as we've described, our core competencies have been growing. We are a leader in many fields, and we look to continue that leadership.
Are you looking at some new acquisitions?
Always.
Okay. So sir, it was really nice talking to you. I learned about a lot of things
Yes.
and about a Littelfuse more.
Yeah.
So thank you for talking to TimesTech Media. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for talking to us. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.